Welcome to the Kool, the Kareem Matthews podcast. I'm Kareem Matthews here with my boy, my Ramley, my ace point guard extraordinaire, fake ass DJ, world traveler, today ecstatic ass Ram fan, Rodney Lusain.
It's Super Bowl in June, baby.
Yeah, I'm so mad I didn't put no gear on when I turned it on and saw how you was dressed. I was like, damn, I can't change now. He beat me to it. Oh yeah. First of the month. Yeah, I thought you was gonna play Ram It. Yeah, this is a banger too, though.
Shout out to Bone Thugs. That when I think of Cleveland, that's who I think of.
Nah, and didn't the Rams originally come from Cleveland?
Yeah.
So Cleveland just keep giving us gifts, man.
Right.
Thank y'all once again. But nah, I mean, for some of y'all who may not have heard, the Rams, the Rams traded for Myles Garrett today, man. I mean, we gave up Jared Verse, a first round pick next year, a second round pick the year after that, a third round pick the year after that, which is a lot. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. We just added the reigning defensive player of the year, two-time defensive player of the year, NFL single season sack leader. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I heard people like, this wasn't a need for them. This is window dressing. And I'm like, we really didn't have no needs. We took care of all our needs with corner. You know what I'm saying? And if you gonna window dress, god damn. You know what I mean? How much better can you make your windows look?
Right.
I'm like, if that's your best argument to this deal is bad, then you know it's a good deal. That all you can say is, this is just window dressing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, 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 it is. You know what I mean? But dude, like, I mean, you said Super Bowl. Would you say Super Bowl in the summer? Super Bowl what?
Super Bowl in June.
Oh, right. Nah, Super Bowl in June. It feel like Christmas. I can't even just the feeling is like I can't put a finger on it. You know what I'm saying? But it's man. I mean, the last time I called you like this was when 99 retired.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? Where it's just out of the blue shit. Because it's funny because when I called you, you didn't answer. Then I text you. Then you called me back and you was like, when I saw your missed call, I was like, who died?
I'm
And
like,
it's
somebody gone.
right. And it's crazy because I mean, I called you 11 o'clock at work. You know what I'm saying? Like not remembering you was at work, but it was just one of those kind of moments. Like we both know if somebody's calling each other, it's something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A call
Right.
text combo is like, okay, this is an alert. Like this ain't just I'm trying to say what's up or hit me back whenever. You know what I'm saying? This is like, okay, some real earth shaking shit just happened either in real life or in sports life. You know what I'm saying? But nah, and it was crazy because you were saying how you pulled it up on your computer and your kids went nuts.
Right. Right. Cause I saw your missed call and I'm like, oh shit. Then I saw your text and it said we got Myles Garrett. So then I went straight to ESPN on my laptop. My laptop's connected to a projector, so the whole class can see what I'm looking up on my computer. Went to ESPN, and of course, it was flashed across trade alert, Myles Garrett to the Rams. And a couple of my students was like, oh, hell nah. Like, come on. Are you
Ah,
serious? And I didn't say nothing. I didn't say a word. I just started laughing.
right. Nah, you didn't have to say nothing. The
Right.
fact
And
that
then
you go
switch.
into that
Right.
in the middle of class
Right.
says it all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when they saw what popped up, you know what I mean? They knew.
Right.
But dude, this is just like, I mean, again, it just happened earlier today. It ain't even been 12 hours, let alone 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? So it still ain't really been unpacked in my mind mentally. And I mean, I still ain't even peeled back all the layers of the onion. But just the first few layers you peel back, you be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like he 29. He fits right with the age group of the young players we got. He's like they big brother. We got a bunch of 25 to 27-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? And here he come at 29 with all this resume. I don't think is maybe conductor. Does any of these young dudes have a ring?
That we had on the squad.
Yeah.
I don't think we have nobody left.
Right. Okay. So they don't even have that on him. Because I was gonna say maybe we got a couple of these young defenders that got a ring that could be like, dude, I was here when we won it. But if we don't, did he, you know what I'm saying? Even that hunger from all of them for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the reason he came here. He had a no trade clause. Like he could have been, and when they re-signed him, he was saying all that bullshit about how I wanted to stay here for life in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like he was really like looking to leave. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he came lets you know where his mind is. And it ain't a money grab. He already got his contract. So he's here to win. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that none of these other younger dudes have won yet, because you always say, I like young, hungry dudes on defense. You know what I'm saying? And we got that minus him. And I feel like he's going to come in with that same mentality. Like, he's not going to come in like, you know what I mean? I mean, we don't bring dudes in like that anyway, though. That would just be like, I'm just here for the money. I mean, because E. Jones kind of got like that, and we traded his ass. And he wasn't even really like that. You know what I mean? You could just kind of be like, yeah, he might, you know what I mean? He protecting himself for his paper. But he never said anything. His play never dipped. It was just a hint of it, and we moved him.
Right.
So attitude ain't gonna be an issue. I mean, it's just like no downside. And then like we gonna have to do for 3 years, which fits with like probably Stafford's window. I mean, 3 years minimum. That's what's left on his contract. We could easily re-sign a nigga, but I'm just saying, without nothing else, he with us for 3 more. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's probably the max of Stafford. I mean, who knows? Niggas is playing into their 40s, but I'm going to say 3 for Stafford max.
Max.
You know what I'm saying? That fits right there with him. I mean, it just, and again, it's crazy because now they tying it all back to the Ty Simpson shit. They saying us taking him is what opened us up to fucking with Myles, because they like, once we were convinced we had our QB of the future, then we weren't afraid to move all these picks that we moved. Because if we were still looking for QB, we would want next year's first. We would want a QB out of that draft. You know what I'm saying? And then the year after, we gave up picks. But they was like, because then they was like, it basically ended up like we got our quarterback of the future for the 13th pick. For Goff, to get Goff, to trade up to get Goff, we had to spend.
Right.
And then to get Stafford, we had to give up Goff and pay basically both their contracts. You know what I'm saying? So they felt like this was the cheapest way that we've gotten our franchise QB under this new regime. You know what I'm saying? So then they was like, once they did that, they was like, okay, now all this capital we can use on Myles. So, and because you told me how they was already feeling your boy at the OTAs.
Simpson, yeah.
I hadn't even.
They said he impressing at the OTAs. Like he's showing like, y'all made a good choice.
And I hadn't even heard that part.
They was like, yeah, we're gonna try to find a way to get him on the field this year. Like, we're gonna have a
Mm,
package
mm,
that's like for him.
mm.
And you go in and run this and get you some seasoning.
Nah, it's crazy because I mean we probably had what, a week of practices.
Yeah, because they in there this week too. Like we've had rookie. So I mean the rookies had their own week of OTAs.
Right.
Then the vets came either last week or the week before.
I think it was last week, but either way, they
And now
joined the rookies, right?
yeah, now they there again this week.
Okay, so maybe we'll say 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But they already know. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They already know. Like that's how it was with Puka.
Exactly.
Like
Usually when these rumors sneak out of OTAs and
they
whatnot, like
real.
right.
Yeah, no, it's real. Like that's what I'm saying. Cause sometimes it take longer for them to know. Like they're not gonna say we know if they don't really know. Like it's no reason to say that right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's no benefit in being like, yeah, this is him. You know what I'm saying? Because again, no matter what he do, he ain't the starting QB next year.
Right.
So they don't even need to hype that up. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they are saying that means it's real. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy because again, we were saying how it's gonna take us a year or so to even figure out if the Ty Simpson deal was good or not. They was like, nope. Before the season start, we gonna realize that was the right move by his play and then what it allowed us to do. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we was like, what could we have gotten out of that draft to make? Because you were saying it's not about what they do for the season, just one or two plays in that Seattle game from a rookie. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's what we looking for. We just trying to move this much. They got Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was nothing in this draft that we could have got there. Because they was like, they could have got Ruben Bain.
Dude from Miami or wherever.
Yeah, yeah. Ruben Bain can only dream of turning into Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sadiq, Makai Lemon, you know what I mean?
I mean, Miles Garrett goes top 10 in the NFL. You could do a draft of all the dudes in the league right now. Like everybody who's in the league, you in a draft and just go on and pick. And Miles Garrett would be top 10 in that. And that's knowing that cats are going to overvalue QBs.
They said he the best player in football. That's what I kept hearing today.
And Puka
QBs
gets
in
that too.
QB, huh?
Puka gets that too. Like Puka,
Right.
some of
Nah,
that just best player in football love himself.
nah. And that's what I was thinking. Now we got two of those dudes.
And I'm sitting here looking at this thing on Rams Wire, and it's supposed, I don't know the dude, but he's like the most valuable NFL positions are commonly understood to be QB, wide receiver, edge, offensive tackle, and quarterback.
Corner.
The Rams now have a top 5 QB, a top 5 receiver, a top 1 edge, and a top 10 corner.
The top one edge.
I mean, and yeah,
Dude. Like now we gotta run through it. You know what I'm saying? Like we was doing the schedule release last year. I mean last week. Last week I was saying this year we gotta run the schedule. Like I said last week we gotta win these primetime games. I said like I feel like this the year we beat these good teams on prime time. You know what I'm saying? Like from beginning to end, I wanted it to be the Rams are the best team this season. And we finished that in SoFi. In that week, we just added Myles Garrett. Like we gotta do that now. Like, and it's crazy because I've been on that progression shit. the last few years, like, hey, we took one more step. You know what I'm saying? You've been like, nah, fuck that. Who normally does that? You know what I'm saying? Who takes steps? But now, though, this is that next step. Like, if we don't take now, if we don't take that next step this next season, I'm gonna be on what you was on. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're not in the Super Bowl next year, it's a failure. I'm on record with that now. That's the next step. If even if we didn't get Myles,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And I was saying this last week, I wanted that to be this kind of season. Now we add that dude, like, he's not just a pass rusher. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Vaughn, we got some, we brought in pass rushers. You know what I'm saying? Like, the other dude, it's a few dudes I'm thinking of. The skinny dude,
Leonard Floyd.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Him, you know, this is not that. This dude is similar to 99, dude. You know what I'm saying? This nigga has a 99 vibe to him. You know what I'm saying? You can argue who's better. I mean, of course, we gonna lean the 99. But the fact that you can even have that conversation about a dude, like, it's not many dudes I'm gonna even say is like that. And we watched this dude's whole career. You know what I'm saying? We seen a 20 sack season. This dude had 23 last year. You know what I'm saying? We seen what that looked like and how that feels and what that makes other teams feel. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. To add that again, he just left. Like, 99 just left, and you feel like we never gonna see that again. You know what I'm saying? When 99 left, it's like, dude, like, we're never gonna see that again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying we are seeing that again, but damn.
Yeah. And like I mean, to get him 7 years in, like, great call to get Aaron Donald at the 14th pick.
Right.
That was our second pick of the first round that year.
Mm.
We picked it. We passed him up at the 2 slot,
Which would have been fine historically.
Right. They would have killed it at the time. Like, oh, that's a reach.
Right. But historically,
oh yeah, no, in the redraft,
he would have went 1.
Right.
He wouldn't have been available for us at 2 in the redraft.
Right. But, you know, by the time it was Aaron Donald's 3rd year, it was like, okay, this is crazy. Like, how do you hit this kind of home run? And so to get this dude, I mean, and, you know, Myles Garrett been at this point for a minute. Like, he ain't just reached this plateau. Like, you know, he, like you said, he's on AD's level. The last few years that AD was in, because I feel like I remember them talking about one year when it came down to Defensive Player of the Year, it being the two of them. And a lot of people giving it to Myles Garrett, and I was just like, come on, man. Like,
right.
This is 99.
Right. And this dude is on the Browns.
Right.
Are y'all serious?
Right. But nah, to get this dude at the level he's at now, I mean, I don't remember the last time a player, I mean, because you brought up
Reggie White.
You brought up Reggie White because that's how I just kind of answered my own question. I was like, I don't recall a player of this magnitude getting moved in his prime like this, but Micah Parsons would fit that.
Right, but he's never been a Defensive Player of the Year.
Right.
Micah.
Right.
This dude has 2. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's more than Micah.
Yeah.
But you're right. Recently, that shook up shit. You know what I'm saying? That put everybody on Green Bay like, okay, they the team. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is even bigger than that because I feel like we were better built than Green Bay and are better built than Green Bay. Again, before this trade, people gave us the best roster in football. That was like the consensus after the draft was the Rams have the best roster. You know what I'm saying? Usually that's the Eagles. But this year they were saying that was us after the draft. You know what I'm saying? So to add the best defensive player and arguably the best player in the league to that roster, I mean, our odds to win the bowl dropped from 800 plus 800 to plus 600.
Which in Cass is like, that's a small change. I'm like, no, that's
No. The dudes
huge.
I heard said that's a huge change.
Right.
The dudes I heard speaking on it was like, you don't understand how much of a move that is.
Because they know. Cats that
Right.
know think 8-6, like it's same
Nothing.
ballpark. Right.
Right. Now that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money to if money was wagered, you know how much money would have to be wagered to move the line like that? You know what I'm saying? Somebody would have to come in dropping millions on that plus 800 for them to be like, okay, now we're giving out plus 600 after that bet. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
they did that because of this move. You know what I mean? Nah, because on the last episode when we did the breakdown, I was saying how I felt like this the year. We got to go through, you know what I'm saying? We got to go through the schedule and just really be that team. And now it's no other choice. You know what I mean? It's no other choice. That's how people gonna be looking at us.
Right.
I mean, we have to be that now. You know what I mean? But again, I felt like we were that before this. Like we didn't just add a small piece. AJ Brown got traded today. And ain't nobody talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like we were in that car for a minute. You know what I mean? And we thought that would have been a big splash.
Oh yeah.
But this?
Right. It's a dude on a Pat McAfee show where they was basically like, let's pick the Super Bowl 100 days out. I guess we're 100 days out from the start of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And a dude picked New England. He's a New England fan. So they was giving him a hard time, like no bias there, right? He had on a New England hat even. But he was talking about, yeah, we going to get A.J. Brown. And so we going to go from plus 1,700 to win the bowl to plus 1,600 once we get A.J. Brown. And everybody else on the panel was like, nah, man, don't think just because they moved the Rams 200 points that they going to move y'all 100.
But they did move them.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, because the alert I got spoke on that, how we dropped because of that, and they dropped because of getting AJ.
What they dropped,
I don't know why 12-1 came into my head.
Oh, that would be a huge. Well, from what they were showing on, because on Pat McAfee, they showed the Rams as plus 600.
Now,
so it was updated.
And what did they have?
That makes me believe the numbers they were showing for everybody else
have been really updated.
What they were.
Right. What did they have to pay?
The AJ Brown trade hadn't happened yet. They had New England. They had the next highest team as
Seattle, 10-1.
Nah, well, not on that one. They 10-1 now. They had Seattle 11-1.
Okay.
They had Buffalo and Baltimore as 10-1.
Ahead of Seattle?
Yeah.
Because the shit I was they was giving the information, I was saying how Seattle was second. But on your shit, you saw New England and Buffalo and Baltimore, huh?
Right. At 10-1.
And then Seattle at 11-1.
Right.
Now, well, I don't know because I wasn't really paying attention to New England dropping, but they did drop because they put that in the same blurb as us dropping. It was like the Myles trade dropped us to 6-1, and they said the AJ dropped New England. I don't remember what it was, but they were still double digits. I thought it was 12-1, but it could have been that 16 that dude was saying.
Right. And even that would be hella movement.
Right.
Consider, I mean, from 17 to 16 at that point.
Right. Nah, because I heard a lot of people saying that New England's going to take a step back.
Right.
Because of the schedule they going to get, you know what I'm saying? They played the worst schedule ever last year. Right. And now they're going to play a first place schedule, you know what I'm saying? How they O-line fell apart. There was like Drake May going to take a step back. So for them to keep dropping their Super Bowl odds, I mean, that's a team I want to fade. And it's crazy because Baltimore too. When you said they was up there,
Baltimore, yeah, I don't understand that.
They've never done it for one, and now they all getting older. They got a new coach.
Right.
Lamar don't run like he used to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Derrick Henry, he's still Derrick Henry, but at some point he gonna fall off the cliff.
Right.
That's just how running backs do. You know what I'm saying? So for them to be that high ranked, I need to find a way to fade them. It's probably they under. Because if that's the case, they should probably like 10, 10 and a half.
Yeah, you think less than that? You don't think they win in double digits?
I mean, nah, they can still win double.
To be the second highest Super Bowl, tied with Buffalo,
it should be higher than that.
You should be projected to win like 12 games.
13,
like you should be in the running for the 1 seed.
Right. Nah, because what's our shit? Didn't we have the highest over under?
Did we? I don't think I've looked at the over unders for this upcoming season. NFL win total predictions.
I thought we had the highest shit.
Right. This was 6 minutes. Oh, 6. This was. All right. Well, shit. Nah, this can't be. The fuck.
What did it say?
25-26. Okay, nah, that's last year. It had the Niners. I don't think they've released.
I feel like, let me see.
BetMGM.
I think they did come out.
Yeah, I got some here. Yeah, they got us 11 and a half. Okay. They got Baltimore 11 and a half. Wow.
Okay. See?
Buffalo 10 and a half. So us and Baltimore are tied at 11 and a half.
Then it drops 2 games.
Nah. What you mean? To the next teams?
Yeah. So is somebody higher than Buffalo?
Nah, well, yeah, Buffalo's 10 and a half, Detroit 10 and a half, Green Bay 10 and a half, KC.
That's what I'm saying. It drops 2 games from us to the next team.
From 11 and a half to 10 and a half.
Oh, I thought you said ours was 12 and a half. It's 11 and a half, then it drops to 10. Okay, so just 1 game. Okay. So yeah, I don't think Baltimore's on the same level as us.
Right.
I think they should be on that 10 and a half tier maximum.
Yeah, the 9s are 10 and a half. Yeah, this is. I always don't like these numbers. Like even last year we was probably like 9 and a half.
And I love that one.
Right.
I was all over that. Like the last couple years I've been on our total.
Right. Yeah, I feel like they're underestimating us here.
11 and a half. That's the thing, though. They can't go much higher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say a team got to win 16. You know, I feel like that's probably the highest they go. You know what I mean? Which is great for us. When you look at it and feel like they underestimating us, that's a for sure over. Because we did it, and none of us had us winning less than 12 games, right?
Right. Nah,
last week
right. Nah, you was the lowest.
at 12.
I don't know. We was both 13-4. Atlanta was
Okay.
14-3.
Okay. See,
Yeah,
you know what I
last
mean?
year 11.5 was the highest too.
Yeah.
Philly
See,
11.5, Detroit 11.5. Even though
and
they
neither one of them did it, right?
Philly did. Philly didn't? No, shit. Philly.
I don't think they did. I think they
No, you're right.
lost because I feel like they started off hot. Because somebody said they lost their Philly season bet, you know what I'm saying, by a hook. They might have won 12.
No, they didn't win 12 because we had a better record than them. I know.
Okay.
But yeah, so 11.5, you're right, is generally the highest they go. Because Detroit was coming off a 15-win season.
Right. And they gave them 11 and a half, and they didn't do it.
Yeah, Philly went 11-6.
Oh,
So they
okay.
lost it by a hook. Whoever took
Right.
Philly
Okay.
over.
Right. And they might have started off like, you know what I'm saying? 6-0 or some shit.
Right.
Because whoever it was that lost that bet was saying how it never looked like a loser
Mm.
to like the last game. You know what I'm saying? Ugh, that's painful. But nah, I don't see how we not gonna hit that 11 and a half. And then I guess now we plus 300 to win the NFC. I like that too. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess if you figure you get 6-1 to win the whole thing, 3-1 just to win the NFC. Like if we get there, you know what I'm saying? Are we gonna be 3-1 to win the bowl? Probably not.
Yeah. That sounds weird to me, though.
So the bet is the bowl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 3-1 to win the NFC is cool, but once we win the NFC, you're not gonna get that other 3-1 just to win the bowl. We're gonna be probably
Right.
favored in that.
Right. I'm like, who is in the AFC that they really feeling like that? I still feel like the NFC
It's gonna be the winner.
is the stronger conference.
Nah, it's gonna be the winner of the bowl. And it's crazy because that's kind of what I did with San Antonio. Because I took San Antonio to win the West, and I got that at 3-1, but then them to win the whole thing was 5-1
Mm.
at that time. You know what I'm saying? They was the third, it was only three teams left. It was the Knicks, OKC, and the Spurs. And the Spurs at 5-1 was the lowest. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks was the highest because they was for sure in. You wasn't for sure with them other two teams, so you got better odds. You know what I'm saying? But I took some of that San Antonio at 5-1, and now you can't get them at 5-1 nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Right.
how that Rams Super Bowl shit gonna be. Like you take them 6-1 to win the bowl now, and then you know that NFC shit at 3-1. Then once they win the NFC, you ain't gonna get them 3-1 that to win the bowl. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nowhere.
Especially
You're gonna be.
because
You're gonna be. It's gonna be in SoFi.
exactly, it's going to be a home game. Usually, you would think, all right, they're going to possibly have a home game in the NFC Championship. Then they're going to be neutral field in the bowl.
Right.
And it's like, nah, in this scenario, we home for both.
Right. Nah. So the bet would be the bowl. Because usually I bet us to win the NFC. I've done that a few times. You know what I'm saying? With the over. I never think about the bowl. I'm like, if we just get to the bowl, I'm happy. But this year, the bowl is the bet at 6-1 as opposed to NFC at 3-1. You know what I'm saying? Because if we win the NFC, we're not gonna be 3-1 to win the bowl. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be probably heavily favored to win the bowl, or favored minimum, depending on what going on in the AFC. But like, I don't see what can go on in the AFC that's gonna be better than us. You know what I'm saying? Like Mahomes coming off an injury, unless it's Buffalo. And even if it's Buffalo, like they ain't got no history of winning no shit. The Patriots gonna take a step back. That's the team that went last year. QB is beat up. That's the team that usually go. Buffalo, they the only squad because I think Baltimore gonna take a step back. And if it's anybody else, they're gonna be a dog, like the Chargers or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna be favored over us. Them other four teams are the only ones I could see have a season where in the bowl they would say they favored over us if we made it too.
Right. And we gonna play Buffalo
KC,
and
KC,
and Denver. Like
mm, mm.
so we sweep through them and then all of a sudden it's gonna be like, well damn. Them to win the bowl is probably gonna be on equal with them to win the conference. Cause they're gonna be like, they smacking. They went to Denver and smacked them fools.
Right. Nah.
Then
Which
Buffalo
now,
came here and got dug out. Right.
you know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, if we do our schedule over again, you know what I'm saying? I got us going 17-0. Shit.
Nah, we said we will revisit because
Right, because the shit could still happen.
and then you want to see them and right.
But
Shit,
boy, did something happen.
we had no idea. This was on nobody's radar.
That's the other part. Because usually rumors sneak out, you know what I mean? Like we could be in the market for a dude. I mean, that don't always mean we get that dude, but at least it's this was like when the Lakers got Luka. This was that kind of feeling like what? You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because with Luka, we gave up AD, and in this case, we gave up VA. And in both cases, it was like, so what? Like, that dude is good, you know what I'm saying? But it was never even a question like, should we do this? You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I got that alert. I got that alert probably around 11, maybe 10, late 10, 10:50 something. And it just said Browns are gonna trade defensive player of the year Myles Garrett, and then you couldn't read no more. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, wait. Click. Because you know, it goes off your phone.
Right.
Like it just pops up and then it stays there for like 5 seconds and it goes away. And then once it goes away, it'd be hard to find where it went.
Right.
Who was that from? What site? You know what I mean? So when that shit was right there, I was like, no, don't go nowhere. Click. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Myles Garrett is going where? And then that shit said to the LA Rams, and I was like, and it was from Schefter. The alert. But I was like, I gotta source this. You know what I'm saying? So I went to his Twitter shit. And I was like, oh, this shit is real. I was like, this, and I hit you and I hit P immediately. You know what I'm saying? And P was like, nigga, what? And then his next text was, wow. You know what I'm saying?
That was the consensus text I got throughout the day was just wow.
Right. Nah, even my uncle texted me saying that. And he a Raider fan. He's like, y'all gotta go to the bowl and win that shit now. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like that's the consensus. Like, come on. I mean, you know what I mean? Anything else would be a letdown to me, Playbiz. Because we was on that trajectory regardless. I was feeling like we had to be in the Super Bowl next year, Myles Garrett or not. We just added a fake ass 99 in near his prime. Last year might have been his prime, but he ain't far from his prime. It ain't like, you know, when we got Vaughn, his prime was gone. He still was a veteran that was gonna get you sacks, but it wasn't prime Vaughn when he was unblockable. This dude is still in that realm. Like he may never get 23 sacks again, but he could get us 18 next year. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, his numbers, he ain't had less than 14 probably since his rookie year. And, I mean, and we ain't had nobody get 14 since 99. And 99 wasn't getting 14 his last couple years.
I was just about to look that up. What did he get the year we won it?
I'm going to say 11.
Yeah. I'm going to say a little bit higher than that.
Because the year he won it, he came back for one more after that, right?
Yeah.
Because they just played an interview with him today on the radio. Because dude's been on that 99 coming back shit. I heard a couple dudes speak on that. You know what I'm saying? John Ireland spoke on it.
Jalen Watson hit him up on Twitter.
Okay. So even the players, because they
Like,
played an interview from him, and he was saying how the first couple years they was really hitting him on coming back. You know what I'm saying? This was an old interview though, not old, but he hadn't heard about us getting Myles at this point when he was saying this. And he was saying how the year that they won the bowl, he was like, I could have went out that year. He said that would have been perfect. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, after you win it though, you get that urge. You like, I want to do this one more time. He said, so that's why he came back for that next year. You know what I mean? So they was trying to kind of use that to shut down the argument that he would come back. Because John Ireland was really pushing that, like, yo, 99 could come back and play next to Myles to play in the Super Bowl in SoFi.
again.
Right.
Yeah, he had 12 and a half that year.
Oh, okay.
We won it.
Okay.
His second highest sack total in a season was 13 and a half.
99 after that 20.
Yeah, 20 and a half in 2018. Then he had 13 and a half in 2020.
And that was it.
He had 2 other years where he had 12 and a half and 2 other years where he had 11. And we said he's an inside dude. He ain't supposed to be getting sacks from there.
Right.
And his sack numbers felt enormous because of where he was getting them from. But you look at him now and you just said Myles Garrett ain't getting less than 14.
Right, I'm about to say, now pull Myles up. Because his shit was like 14, 14, 16, 18, 23.
Yeah.
Damn, he said 99 never had, his second highest was 13 and a half. And we did think, I mean, because every year he was double figures.
Right.
And for us, double figures from a D tackle, what else you want from that man?
Right. Nah. Jalen Watson was like, AD 97, holla at me, because he got his college number and his shit.
On his Twitter account?
Yeah. 7 as a rookie, 13 and a half, 10, 12, 16, 16, 14, 14, 23.
7 as a rookie, did 30. So he had a 7 and a 10. Right. Everything else been 13 and up.
Yeah.
And did he play all the games that 110 year?
Nope.
Okay.
He played 10 games.
Okay. Because I'm like, that one seemed like an outlier.
The year he got 11, the year he got 7, his rookie year, he only played 11 games, started 9.
Right. That was his rookie year. And I want to say he was like 2021 as a rookie because it's like his 9th year.
10th coming up.
Okay. And he 29.
Right.
So he was a young rookie. You know what I mean? So for him to, shit, we're not expecting him to come in and get 20 his rookie year. Nah, when you look at those numbers, and again, comparing them to 99, you know what I mean? I mean, again, 99 was an inside dude, but man, like if we know what the impact of that feel like. We know what a 12 and a half sack 99 year feel like on the season, you know what I'm saying? And this dude is coming with 16s and 18s. What does that feel like? Because 99 got our record, right?
Yeah. For
Like no
single.
one's season, right? No one's had a season. It ain't no other nigga we can say, well, how was his year like? Like, what did that feel like when so and so had, you know what I mean? We've seen all the Rams hella sack seasons.
Well, nah. Quinn had a season where he probably had 18,
Okay. And I remember that.
and that felt monumental
Right. But we
on a
wasn't
terrible
winning.
team. Right.
You know what I'm saying? We wasn't winning. But nah, he was a force. And I want to say Kevin Green probably had a couple.
Yeah.
So we've had, I mean, look how far back we going though. You know what I mean? We went to St. Louis and then LA the first time.
Right.
I mean, man, and they was already just talking about how popping SoFi gonna be next year. They was like, it was gonna be like that anyway. The schedule, you know what I'm saying, was like that. I mean, come on, these Christmas, these Thanksgiving Day games now with him. Oh my God.
Right. Nah, the Rams sent something out after you had hit me, because, as a matter of fact, I was on the phone with you. I was like, I just got something from the Rams, and it was basically like, buy tickets. Who
Mm,
wants these tickets?
mm.
And they sent something after that, like, yeah, we all in, or
Oh, I saw that one. It said all in. Yeah, yeah.
and there was one after that that announced the trade that the Rams sent.
Mm,
So the trade had happened when they sent that out, like, who want these tickets?
right. But then
Um,
right.
so they
They're
know,
not even gonna have to do that.
right,
That's some Charger shit. Who want these tickets? Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It ain't been, I mean, you know, Philly was doing this, but I don't even know if their talent level was this high. Because again, they broke down this shit. We got the last year's receiving leader, last year's reception leader, last year's touchdown leader, last year's quarter pass yard leader, pass touchdown leader, and sack leader. Like that's them, except for rushing. We don't have that nigga because we don't do that like that. If
right,
we wanted that, we could get that too. Because we got two dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, it's just it's a collection of stars, yo. But it fits though.
right,
Like it's not a hodgepodge where you're like, oh, that locker room could be combustible. Like we got a bunch of young dudes on the D, and then the O is where the star power is. But then Myles comes to just be the big brother of the D. You know what I'm saying? Myles comes to take care of these young hogs on the D. We got Stafford and Puka and all of them on the O. I mean,
right. Nah, I mean, I felt like we tried it. Like, obviously, we won it with 99-5 on the D, star power on the D. And then we went away from it. And I was with it. I was like, all right, let's go young. Let's go hungry. Let's go. Ain't nobody on this D getting paid. Like Aaron Donald last year was
was our
still
highest
getting
paying
his pay.
defender. Right.
And it got us to a point where, shit. I honestly feel like we should be sitting on back to back right now.
Mm.
But
Nah.
I digress. And you think about it, shit. That Philly game with Saquon still running the fuck away from us
Mm.
after doing it to us in the regular season. I don't know. As much as I like young and hungry on defense, I'm like, all right, Go on and get Myles. Go on and get McDuffie. Like, we got two all-pro dudes on different levels, two different levels of the defense. We got first team all NFL dudes. And that's what we had the year we won it. And
5-99.
right. And how many 99 made so many plays. And I don't even think they were sacks. Like the play he made to end the NFC Championship game. Where he ended up making Jimmy G throw a pick to just end the game. Like, they was looking at having to make this miraculous drive anyway. But 99 hits him, he throw the pick, game over, and then do it again in the bowl.
Right.
And then in the bowl, I mean, he probably had two in the bowl, two sacks, because I know at one point, because, they was just showing that. They was showing the shit out of that Rams Bengals Super Bowl over Memorial Day weekend. And actually, they was showing like the 30-minute like highlights of it.
Right.
Or maybe even like an hour and a half. But anyway, I mean, they showed that sequence where 99 hits Joe Burrow on the sideline. And Cincinnati gets mad, like, dude, you're doing too much. Somebody come in there and grab his face mask or whatever. And then he just went from 9 to 11 in terms.
Right, he turned into the Hulk.
Right.
He was
right. And he would just
really wreck shit now.
He would just look at their sideline after every play. He would just look at their sideline.
Because it was crazy because the last play that he made, McVay called for it. McVay was like, all right, 99, you know what I'm saying? We need a play here. And that nigga made it. And it's so funny because when you were saying all that, I just kept waiting for you to finish because they basically was like, they got a closer. And that what you were saying, I kept being like, that's what we didn't have. You know what I'm saying? In last year, like, and in the Philly game, like that dude to just make that, like you said, 99 made him throw that pick that ended the game. Like, we didn't have that the last couple years. Like that dude, and that's kind of what we were saying about getting somebody from the draft that can just make one or two plays that's gonna put us over the edge. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a rookie. This is a dude that you can be like 95. It's time. Like how we would do with 99. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even a dude that it would be like, oh man, I'm glad we picked him up. He made a play. You know what I'm saying? This is a dude that's like, hey, we need you to do that now. And it can be expected for them to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the other part is like, this dude's a closer. Like, we don't get in a lot of close moments, but in those close moments that we get in, now we have that dude. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for sure last year, the Seattle game twice. You know what I'm saying? If we had a closer, we would have won those games. Like when they started doing that bullshit with the 2-point off the helmet and all that, like I feel like somewhere in there he makes a play. You know what I'm saying? Myles. That's the other part they brought up. They was like, you see how shook we had Sam Darnold before? You know what I'm saying? We had Sam Darnold shook before we got Myles, yo. Imagine the kind of pressure we gonna have on him now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. They was just extrapolating this out. And that's what I keep saying. It's not even a day in yet. And people are always already doing all this, you know what I mean? Extrapolating on what this is going to lead to. And I'm loving all of it. Like, it's no downside. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was like, well, how is this trade going to look 3 years from now? What is Jared? I was like, man, if Jared Verse is that dude 3 years from now, then we go get him back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really not thinking in 3 years we're going to be like, man, we traded Jared Verse for Myles. Like, I don't even see a world. You know what I'm saying? And Verse could ball. Because they kept putting in the thing, the Rams, the Browns got last year's defensive rookie of the year. You know what I'm saying? And then they got the white boy from UCLA that won it this last year. So they got the last two. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that sounds good. And when they said he was a defensive rookie of the year, I'm like, hey, that's legit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not what Myles was doing, my nigga. I think Myles had more sacks last year than Verse had in his whole career.
Oh, easily.
Because this gonna be his third or fourth.
Verse?
Yeah.
This gonna be his third. He's played two.
Oh, so he's only play. Okay, yeah. So he ain't even got 20 yet.
Oh no, he ain't even got 15.
Which is one of his lower seasons. Myles. I was just using his 23 season. He beat Versus career with some of his 16 seasons.
Right.
And he's had multiple of those.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, I think ESPN gave us one dude on ESPN gave us a C minus.
On the trade?
Gave Cleveland an A.
Who was that from the Cleveland Gazette? Please. You lose your credibility saying shit like that.
Yeah, you know, he was saying some of that same shit that you said people are asking you like 3 years from now. Like he was making it seem like Myles Garrett is entering the downside of his career. Like it was almost like a running back turning 30 mentality. It's like, nah, like, you know.
Right. That don't happen with edges.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He might be right. He might be entering the down part of his career, but what's the down part from 23? You know what I'm saying? That's what I kept saying. Like, he not gonna probably do, not probably, he not doing that again next year. You know what I'm saying? But if we get one of these 16s or one of these 18s, even a 15, you know what I'm saying? If we get 3 years of 15 sacks from this dude, those will be his lowest sack totals, you know what I'm saying, in like 5-6 years. And we would take that.
Right. Nah. And it's not always going to be measured in his sack numbers.
Right.
Like,
right.
Not, BY is going to eat off this. The conductor's going to eat off this.
The secondary going to be getting picks off of this. And now, when you said that, I was just about to say his impact is not only going to be, he going to make everybody else free up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he going to do what 99 used to do. Like, he used to always have to be 6 hands on 99. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else was playing one-on-one. Like, that's the kind of thing that he's going to create. And that helps the whole D be better. The DBs ain't got to cover as long. You only got to rush against one dude. And he's still beating these 3 dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's not like putting 3 dudes on him and stopping him. Nah, man.
He was the number 1 pick in the draft, right?
I believe so. Or he was top 5 for sure.
I'm pretty sure he went number 1. 2017 NFL draft. Yep. Myles Garrett 1. Mitchell Trubisky 2. Solomon Thomas 3. Fournette.
Wow.
Jamal Adams 6. This was Christian McCaffrey went 8th.
So it was a trash draft.
Pat Mahomes went 10th.
Saves it.
Deshaun Watson 12. Yeah, but nah, it was a pretty trash.
From like 1 to 8, if you missed those miles, you wasn't hitting nothing to McCaffrey.
Right. TJ Watt went later. TJ Watt went 30th.
Damn. That's a come up.
Cleveland got, that should have been, I mean, that draft, Cleveland got Myles, Jabril Peppers,
Who was cool for a
safety,
minute. Yeah, for Michigan.
and Njoku,
Uh, who's with the Chargers now?
29th pick out of the U.
Njoku, I like him. Yeah, he with the Chargers. But nah, man, it was a good day. I mean, no, it was more than a good day. It was a great day. Like this is gonna be one of them days. Like you know what I'm saying? How I can remember how it was when '99 retired. Like this is gonna be the day we got Myles. Like
And it's a trip because it was, I can't remember. I think it was when we had all the shit going on with Puka, and it might have been it might have been all the draft talk about McVay being mad and all that. And you was like, we are in the headlines for the wrong reasons. And I was like, we the new boys.
right,
And I mean, when have we ever been? I mean, we've been dominating
the news.
consistently,
Right,
like
nah,
this whole off season.
and most of it has been good,
Right.
except the Puka shit. Niggas got on us for our draft move, and now they gonna have to eat that. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to hate on us for taking Simpson 13 after how we turned this all out. People gonna be like, okay, hold up. They was playing checkers, we was playing chess. You know what I'm saying? Because the QB is cool and they flipped Myles on top of it. So everybody that was talking shit that one day, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I wasn't with the move, but I was like, we still don't know if it's a good move or not. You know what I'm saying? I was like, for next year, for sure, it's not going to help us, but we can't say it's a bad move until we realize what Simpson's going to have. And then a few weeks later, they're like, hold up, we going to get something for next season. Saying, who said we forgot about next season? We just didn't want nothing for next season out this draft. We wanted something for next season out the league.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all still crying over Makai Lemon?
Right. Or
Is that what
Sadiq.
y'all crying over now?
Right. Y'all wanted Ruben Bain. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that man, that was a boss play right there. The way they did that. And then for Simpson to already be getting reviews like he's good. That's the other part of this. That's like, yeah, we won that part that y'all said we had lost. And then with that capital that we didn't spend, we're not going to spend on the QB now. We're going to spend that on Myles. You know what I'm saying? And now we ain't got to worry about what these other QBs going to do. Manning and the dude from Oregon, and you know what I'm saying? Dante Moore and all them. Now we don't even have to be in that. You know what I'm saying? We got our dude and we got Myles. And then if we went in bowls, who tell how they was like Stafford gonna stay long enough that when dude get in, he gonna have a gray beard. Stafford gonna keep dude on the bench, Simpson on the bench till he come in with a gray beard. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm with that. Man, you stay as long as you want to stay, man. Ain't no rush. You know what I'm saying? We got this dude for 3 more years. We got Myles for 3 more. If you feel like you can do that, we got your backup sitting here. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he's gonna be cool with sitting here. He stayed at Alabama.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Behind two dudes. Milgro and I think Bryce Young.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? It all is fitting together wonderfully, dude. Like, man, they did that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I was never off. I was on record saying I did not like them drafting Simpson at 13. I thought we could have used anything for next season. But I never felt like, man, what are these niggas doing? I always was like, hey, we not gonna know till we know if Simpson's good. And literally weeks later, man, they like, hold up, pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? That move allowed us to do this move. And we was like, what? Oh my God. Nobody saw that move coming.
Right. Neither move.
Right. Right.
And that's, because that's the other part. Like, they've been copycatting the Rams for 10 years now. Like, whatever we do, that's what other squads, organizations is trying to do. Like, no matter the coaches, we done
The
got 3, 4
formations.
GMs. Right. It's 3, 4 GMs on other teams that was in our organization.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it was fuck them picks or then all of a sudden
Freak them picks.
we playing with a defense that don't nobody make over $5 million.
That's good.
Right.
Because that was the other part they were saying, how we flipped verse for this. We've only had 2 firsts since they've been here, Goff and Verse. And we flipped them both. We flipped Goff for Stafford and Verse for Myles. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we're working in the 4th and 5th. We don't even want them first. We down here in the 4th and 5th pulling out a puka, pulling out a conductor. But when you give us a first,
a Kyron,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We flipping that for Hall of Famers.
Yeah. It's just a great time to be a Ram fan, dude. And it's a trip. I meant to hit you with this offline. I just been on YouTube coming across these gems. I came across that first game we went to in Anaheim when they played Arizona.
In 94?
94. The first game of the season. I was showing Lennon. I was like, Lennon, this is the first game of the season, and look at the stands.
It was empty.
So empty.
Wow.
So empty.
Is that right? I gotta look that up. And I know it looked crazy.
Oh, it does. It does.
They had probably big pads on.
Right.
It wasn't HD.
Right. It was on the baseball field, like the baseball. And I was like, we was so happy and excited to be at this game. Like, I was like, we was probably up high, like we wasn't low.
Right.
Like, we started to figure that out later.
Right.
We could buy up here and be sitting down there. Because ain't nobody here. But just to go from that
to where we are now. Now, I mean, we've spoken on this multiple times. I mean, really, LA sports.
Right.
How we going through, you know what I'm saying, historic Renaissance time, you know what I'm saying? But they just keep piling on, though. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we could have kept saying that just where we was at. Like, what a great time to be a Ram fan. Like, we could have said that last week when we was breaking the schedule down. Well, how we said how great the schedule was.
Right.
All these home games, all these primetime games we gonna be getting. And then they add this. Like, this is a whole nother meal on top of the meal we was eating. This ain't dessert. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just moved the steak over and brought in lobster and shrimp and shit. Like, what? Nigga, we was just eating good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, because, I mean, this is not a small move. Like, even getting A.J. Brown would have been big.
Yeah, Cats would have been hating on that. Cats would
have
been, here y'all go.
Right. Buying another bowl.
Y'all just doing the most.
But Myles, though? Yeah, man.
This is, I think you said it. You was like, this is like getting Stafford. Like, this is the Stafford thing all over again.
On
defense.
And we still have Stafford.
And this is, I mean, and Miles is better than what Stafford was.
Mm,
Terribly. Like
you think?
Stafford had never gotten an MVP vote. Not a one, like even a 10th place vote.
Right.
He had never, I don't think he had been Pro Bowl. He might have
Mm,
been. If he had been Pro Bowl, he hadn't been All Pro. Like
mm.
he broke, hadn't won. I mean, Myles Garrett ain't won a playoff game, but yeah, I mean,
Nah, but them two defensive player of the years though,
right,
that's heavyweight right there.
right.
Damn. Because I heard somebody speaking on that earlier, how they were saying Stafford was not a Hall of Famer before he got here. And now it's no question. Miles was a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? So that because that was the argument they was having. So nah, that's crazy. He said he better than Stafford. And it's crazy to say because Stafford has won an MVP here.
And a bowl.
And we still saying that about this dude that we getting.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Uh, Let me ask you this. I had this conversation with somebody brought this up at the Dodger game yesterday, a dude that we were sitting next to. You think Stafford is the best Ram quarterback ever?
Mm, I skew old school on this. Because I go back to Bob Waterfield.
Hmm. But he never won one.
No, he won two.
Oh, he did?
I mean, they wasn't Super Bowls back then; they
Okay,
was
there was championship
championships.
games. Right. Okay.
Nah, he won two. He won one in Cleveland. Might have been a rookie or like the
Mm.
Rams was nasty until we got him.
Okay.
He
Okay.
won one in Cleveland, then they came here and won another one. He went.
Mm.
You said, I mean, so I
He
don't
was
know,
black.
huh?
He was black.
Nah, Bob Waterfield.
Oh, he wasn't?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Nah, shit. When he came to the Rams, it was still an all white league.
White Lee. Okay. So you took it that far back because Dude was basically saying he thinks Stafford's had a better Ram career than Kurt Dove. Like that was more the argument. But if you go back to dude you talking about, you know what I'm saying, two bowls puts him ahead or two championships. But dude was saying as comparative to Kurt Dove, because Kurt Dove shit was only like 3 or 4 years.
Right, and he got two MVPs.
Did he? Okay, and one bowl.
Right.
Okay, if he got two MVPs,
I think he did. But shit, I'm looking up Bob Waterfield. Let me look up Kurt Dub real quick. Because I know 99, he got it. Then the next year,
Marshall got it.
got it. And then the next year, when we went to the bowl and lost to New England, Kurt got it again.
Mm, okay. So nah, two bowls. I'm still give it to Kurt Dub, but dude just kind of opened my eyes. I was like, I never even thought about Stafford like that till you said that. And then he was mentioning how short a run that Kurt Dub had with us because he's like, people think we had him since he was a rookie and he played like 10 years with us. I was like, nah, I know that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? It was the run was like a comet. I mean, for the whole team, like we felt like it should have been more on that bone. You know what I mean? It just dissipated quick. But I mean, cause shit, Stafford, this was his fourth or fifth with us now.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's going to be his sixth year.
Okay.
We've been in the playoffs all but one.
Two bowls or one, no, one bowl. The other one was golf. It was the year before we got that nigga.
Right. Nah, I mean, yeah.
I say Kurt Dub is still a little bit ahead. You know what I'm saying?
As a Ram.
Right, right. As the Rams' best quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But this next year, could be the one that puts Stafford ahead. Because another bowl and be contention for an MVP would give him two, you know what I mean, that Kirk Dove don't have.
Yeah, Bob Waterfield, two-time NFL champ, NFL most valuable player.
Once.
Yeah. Three-time first team All-Pro. Can't sleep on Bob Waterfield.
Nah, his shit sound cool too. Like the two championships is what got him ahead, and the two MVPs is what got Kirk Dove ahead. But Stafford could catch and pass both of them with an MVP and a bowl this year.
Yeah, and he don't even need to be MVP. He just need a bowl.
Mm.
He get a bowl.
2 bowls in SoFi. What that do?
Yeah. I mean, I'm already envisioning the flex. Just on my Inglewood dudes. Like, you don't know how many times I'm like, remember when the Super Bowl? Remember when they had the Super Bowl in Inglewood, my nigga? Y'all know who won that, right?
Right, nah.
And if they do it again,
and this time it will be way more appreciated.
I told them this before the Myles Garrett trade. I was like, if the Rams win another Super Bowl in Inglewood, y'all are not gonna be able to tolerate me. Like, y'all are gonna have to take me out to chats, not answer my calls. Y'all are not gonna be able to tolerate me if the Rams win a second Super Bowl in Inglewood.
Nah, and now if we don't do that, I'm gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we gotta do that, dude. Like, I don't know. I don't even feel no way about it though. Like, I was feeling good about us. Again, we just did the schedule breakdown. That's what's so crazy is we had a level of confidence last week. I mean, our lowest win total for us is 13. We were saying that with the D we had. You know what I'm saying? Now we gonna be on some Houston Texans type shit. Defense wise. You know what I'm saying? Offense, we killing them. But just that kind of D with just pressure coming from everywhere, corners, safety, just everything you need. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Nah, it's been one of them days. We gonna look back on this day and be like, remember that day. You know what I'm saying? And it, not too many days sear in your memory like that. It's only, we kind of brought up the days that have seared in our memory. You know what I mean? It's not every day that something happened where you like, nigga, we never gonna forget this. You know what I'm saying? Like the day they announced the Rams was coming back.
Right.
And your ass went down to the construction site. You know and it was actually people there.
Right.
That's crazy, man. That was 10 years ago.
Right. Nah, man.
But before, no, go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying it's a beautiful thing. Got me in my fucking
Ram blanket
starter jacket in June.
Oh, right. You talking about tonight. I was saying you was in your Ram blanket that day at the
right.
At the site.
And that was in January. So walking around with a blanket kind of fit.
Right.
Having this big ass jacket on in June.
Takes a special event.
Right.
Be careful, y'all. He has a gun.
Oh, shit.
It's the only way niggas is in big jackets like that in this weather. They're concealing a weapon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
But nah, before we cut off, I want us to just touch on the NBA because I mean, we wouldn't even have to touch on it, but the finals is Wednesday, so before we come back, it's gonna be probably 2 or 3 games in already. So I just want to, you know what I'm saying, get your thoughts on record before that.
Yeah, I'm San Antonio in 5.
Mm,
I think they win. We'll see. That's my gut. My gut says San Antonio in 5. When I start to try to outthink myself, I start thinking about how does San Antonio recover? Because it's a trip. Because you the one that brought up weeks ago, like they should change the format of the playoffs. It should just be, you was like San Antonio and OKC should be the finals.
right,
Like, they shouldn't have to go play nobody else after that.
right,
And I'm like, if I'm San Antonio and I don't went into the defending champs arena and won a game 7 after we was down 3-2, I think that was the first time OKC lost 2 games in a row the whole season.
mm,
I don't think they had lost 2 games straight in the whole, definitely never in the playoffs.
right,
I
right,
mean, they hadn't lost a game in the playoffs till they saw the Spurs.
right.
So for them to be down 3-2 and have to go and win 2 games in a row against a squad that hadn't lost 2 games in a row all season, and you do it in a game 7, I'm just like, there has to be some spot in their mind that's like, dude, why are we still playing basketball? Like, what more do y'all want from us?
Nah,
That scares me. But outside of that, I'm like San Antonio in 5.
right. And it's funny because everybody I've been talking to been smoking that Knicks gas, man. Like you the first one that's like San Antonio in 5, because I'm saying San Antonio in 5, 6 max. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been saying. But everybody I've been talking to really think the Knicks can win. And dudes on the radio really been like the Knicks can win. You know what I'm saying? But back to what you were saying though about how what else does San Antonio have to do? And in their mind, like, do they still have enough? My thing is the Knicks already had their parade. You know what I'm saying? As bad as San Antonio's mindset could be, the Knicks is worse. New York's been gassed for 2 weeks because they ain't even been playing. At least San Antonio been in the rhythm of basketball. You know what I'm saying? So they may have some mental issues too, but the Knicks gotta be even worse. Like they just happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even if they don't win this Knicks squad is going down as like, you know what I'm saying? Like how they treat Starks and Ewing and Spreewell and them, like they actually won something. You know what I mean? That's how Brunson and Cat gonna be 30 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they got more of the mental fuck than San Antonio got to deal with. Not saying San Antonio has zero, but the Knicks, they would have to be the most mentally strong group in the world to be ready for what, you know what I mean? They've been getting gassed for 2 weeks from New York. And you know how that New York gas is. They got the grade A gas. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably making them think they already won. Like y'all ain't even gotta worry about playing. Like y'all already the champs in our mind. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I just don't see I don't see a route for them. Like I was saying that again about San OKC after game 1. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I don't know what the adjustment can be. You know what I'm saying? And they really didn't make no adjustments. I feel like they just used that heart of the championship. That's what got them to game 7. They basically got there on their dial, OKC. They started hacking the shit out of Wemby. Like every game, they just was trying to pull straws out of the air. It wasn't like we can just be better than y'all because San Antonio would jump out on them every game. Like starting 5 against starting 5, y'all have no chance. Y'all gonna get back in the game when Caruso come in, when we sub Wemby out. But if we just play starting five on starting five, we better than y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a very similar scenario against the Knicks. Like if they was locking Shea up, what you think they gonna do to Brunson? Brunson's 5'11. Shea 6'5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And was getting locked up. Brunson liked that mid-range game too. And Wemby takes that away. Like he did Shea. Shea shoots his most threes against OKC, not just in this series, the whole year. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make Brunson do that same thing. And again, Brunson's 5'11. Shea is 6'5 and was having trouble with the guards that was guarding him and shooting over Wemby. So Brunson's gonna do that. And then Cat is a hack. Cat fouls out against average centers. You know what I'm saying? Because they, just like New York, they keep looking at New York side. Like, oh, Cat's going to pull Wemby away from the hoop. I'm like, Cat's not going to be on the floor, yo. Like, Cat's going to get 2 fouls every first quarter. If he don't, Wemby going to go off. You know what I'm saying? It's one or the other. Like, I just don't see, you know what I'm saying? I don't see a route. Like sometimes you can be like, well, if they do this, if they do this, if they do this. And that's the other thing. Like, who has the Knicks beat? San Antonio, because like that chat I'm in, that fantasy league basketball chat, they all on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to come up with all these, they got all these reasons why. Because the Knicks beat San Antonio twice this year.
Once for the cup.
Right. Because they was trying to be like, because I said in the chat, I was like, who have the Knicks beat? And they was like, they beat San Antonio a lot this season, LOL. And I was like, they couldn't have beat them a lot. They was in the East. They beat them twice. You know what I'm saying? And San Antonio wasn't even looking at the Knicks like that. The Spurs beat OKC 8 times. Which one is worth more? Y'all beat us twice. We beat the champs 8 times. You know what I'm saying? The level of play from what the Knicks was going against to what the Spurs have been going against and what the Knicks are about to go against is, man, I think Spurs first half is a lot. Even first quarter, game 1. New York going to be rusty and they not going to be ready for this physicality. Because they were saying Detroit plays the Knicks the best. Detroit was punking the Knicks this year. You know what I'm saying? Every time the Knicks played Detroit, they talked about how soft the Knicks were.
Right.
They didn't have to play them in the playoffs.
Right.
Spurs got that. Because they were speaking on how physical that Spurs OKC series was. Because OKC got that. That's what they was doing to us.
Right.
They was beating the shit out of Austin. You know what I'm saying? They out-physicaled him in that series. The Spurs beat them at that game. The Knicks don't want none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm glad you said Spurs in 5 or 6 because these dudes really think the Knicks can win.
Yeah, I can't see the Knicks coming into San Antonio and winning either one of them first games. And this is what we said the first time we talked about the Knicks in the finals. We was like, how hyped is the Garden going to be when they come home down 0-2?
0-2 for that first half.
Right. And,
that first half going to be turned.
It might be enough to get them through a game 3.
Right.
But I think – at some point San Antonio's gonna be up 3-1 in this series. And then what happens from there, Because I mean, maybe in the old days, if it was still 2-3-2,
Mm,
then that fifth game is in the visiting team city.
right.
They can avoid getting closed out there.
Yeah.
So then we come back, game 6 in San Antonio, perfect time. Let's go in and get y'all up out of here. But now it's back to 2-2-1-1-1.
1-1-1.
So that game 5 is going to be in San Antonio.
Antonio. Right.
And so if they up 3-1 going back to San Antonio, the
What's
Knicks
your motivation?
the Knicks might as well stay in fucking New York. Like, hey
Right.
man, y'all got it.
Right. Nah, I feel the same way. I mean, again, you broke it down to where that one win would come because I'm like, I don't even I could see them getting swept. But game 3 at home could be that one that the crowd carries them through. You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody else say they think this. Oh, it's Fred Rogan. He said he thinks the stage is going to be too big for the Spurs. I was like, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? The Western Conference Finals was the finals. That stage ain't gonna be as big as this, and it don't matter how big the stage is if the team you playing ain't as good as you. You know what I'm saying? The stage only gets too big when that team takes you to the deep end,
Right.
like San Antonio did OKC, where they put the pressure on Chet. They made the stage too big for Chet. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. If you ain't doing that, it don't matter how big the stage is. If it wasn't a Wemby there, Chet would have been fine.
Right.
But the thing is, Wemby's gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be in New York. So yeah, the stage is gonna be big, but it's still gonna be a 7'5" dude in the lane.
And that was kind of my thought because it's like, all right, shit. I guess the Olympics in Paris was at. I guess it had to have been 2024.
Mm, right,
But then, I mean, were France and the U.S. didn't they played in the gold medal?
right. Yeah. When Steph went nuts.
And that was huge lights. And Wemby wasn't Wemby then, like he wasn't a real factor. He did a little bit, but that was maybe all right. This shit is a little bit too big for me. Like at some point, it's gonna be LeBron, KD, and Steph,
And
and
it was.
and,
Because
and
Steph hit that three over him.
right.
That's like that iconic picture of him full
What Steph did at the end of that game,
was legendary.
iconic nuts, yeah, whatever you want to call it, like that was some of the most impressive shit I've ever seen.
Right.
Um,
Nah.
Especially because he was playing like shit up until because the game shouldn't have been as close as it was. I mean, matter of fact, France was up. So all that to say, I mean, he's had them lights. He's had these all-star lights in LA where he was like, "Fuck that! I'm coming out and setting this tone."
Right. Yeah. It's not gonna be because of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He the moment ain't, you know what I mean, ain't too big for him. This dude went and trained
Maybe
with
if
the
it was
Shaolin monks.
if games 1 and 2 was in New York, then maybe they could put some shit together and be like, "All right, man, y'all ain't really ready for this." But they
Right, nah. But they
being
got home court.
right.
Yeah. I'm
Easy.
huh?
I said easily. Like they 10 games better than the Knicks
Oh, right, right,
regular
right.
season.
Right. They were a 60-win team. That was two 60-win teams playing each other in the Western Conference Finals. That's a championship matchup. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I can't see a way. Like a little bit of that cash I made on San Antonio winning the West, I'm putting that on them to win the whole thing too. You know what I'm saying? Just on the strength. It's they won it. You know what I mean? They won me the money. So I
Right.
just I honestly just don't see paths for the Knicks. Like I feel like they've really been smoke and mirrors this whole postseason. Like they haven't got none of the heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? The teams that really play D in the East. They didn't have to see Boston. They didn't have to see Detroit. They play Atlanta, Philly, and Cleveland.
Philly team that was banged up.
With Embiid as their leader, and Cleveland with Harden as their leader. Like, you know what I mean? Those teams fold regardless. Like,
Right.
yeah. All right, well, yeah. So, damn, okay. We both got our picks on record. You got San Antonio in 5. I'm saying San Antonio in 6 max, but I could see a sweep. You know what I'm saying, but I think 5 is probably the most logical outcome.
And I wouldn't be mad if the Knicks won. Like I ain't, everybody's been asking me about the series and the game 7 and what I thought. I always would preface it, and I even preface it. My answer would be like, "Yeah, the Lakers in trouble." Like, you watch Game
Mm,
7, yeah. What you think? The Lakers in trouble, man. Like that was
right.
my takeaway. I'm just sitting there watching, and we knew how far we felt like we were from OKC, and then San Antonio is like, man, we younger than OKC, we bigger than these dudes.
We better built as well
It's
as y'all think OKC is built. We built better than them.
it's a trip because with De'Aaron Fox, I was like, they treat De'Aaron Fox like he an old man. Like he's just this elder statesman. I'm like, he's not even 30.
Mm. He in
And
that Lonzo draft.
right. And Tatum and I mean all them. Like
Mm.
uh
Mm.
he was
He said they
class
treat De'Aaron Fox like he old. He 25.
he was class of 2016. So he's
So he's
10 year
28,
20 yeah, he
28, 29.
10-year anniversary of being out of high school.
That's crazy. And he they old man.
Right. But then he took over for spells on in game 7. Like he did a lot of good work. I mean, and he was, finally looked like he was over that injury. So, you know, I'm not excited to see San Antonio potentially have this dynasty. And I hate to use that word because we was using that word with OKC around this time last year, and now
And Boston and Denver. The last 3 champs, people have been glazing as far as they gonna get multiple, and not one of them have. You know what I'm saying? It's
and that
crazy though.
we talked about that with the NBA. The NBA hasn't had a repeat champ.
Coming up on 10 years. This the longest stretch in
Mm,
NBA history that it ain't been a back to back. And they saying it's because of that new the structure, the new pay, the new salary cap shit where when you hit that apron,
okay,
that
right.
second, third apron shit, everybody can't all the teams have had to let their marginal niggas go. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically how your shit falls apart. But I never thought none of the 3 so far. I've been like, yeah, they gonna repeat. OKC was the one I wasn't sure how they wasn't gonna win it, but I still felt like they wasn't gonna win it. Denver and Boston, I was like, for sure they not repeating. OKC, I was like, damn, I can't tell you who it's gonna be, but they just not gonna do it. And then the Spurs came out of nowhere. It's like it's gonna be us. You know what I'm saying? But they the ones that I could see doing it again. The Spurs. And it's funny because in my chat, I was telling him, I was like, dude, y'all was sacking Joker, Tatum, and SGA. And now the real dude is here and y'all fighting it. You know what I'm saying? The one that's really gonna be that dude shows up, and now y'all want to roll with the Knicks. After Denver won it, y'all crowned Joker as the best in the world. Tatum was that dude. Then Shea was the best. And now Wemby show up and y'all like, nah, I'm going with the Knicks.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, if the Knicks win, I won't be mad. I just don't see it.
Right. I will be mad. I'm gonna go on record. They fans would be unsufferable. I wouldn't be able to stand Spike Lee and Stephen A and Oh my God. Like
Yeah.
that would be too much. But again, I mean, if I could see a path, I would honestly say You know what I'm saying? I think they do this, they could win. But like they talking about Cat Space and Wimby out. I'm like, Wimby plays at the 3-point line. Like him being out there is not like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we gonna take him away from the back. That he like being out there. He one step away from still pinning your shit on the glass. You act like cause he out at the 3 with Cat, he ain't gonna be able to get back and beat your shit up the rim.
Right.
Yeah. Well, shit, I guess we can wrap it up on that. We got our Rams in. We got our prediction in.
June 1st to remember.
Right. Nah. And we will remember. I mean, we gonna be revisiting it a few times, especially during football season. You know what I'm saying? This gonna come back up multiple times, I'm sure. But man, thank everybody again that's been listening and hitting us up, you know what I'm saying, with suggestions, group chats. You know, I mean, people we didn't even expect that's listening is out there listening. So we appreciate y'all on that, man. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. We're gonna keep bringing y'all, man. I'm Kareem. That's Rod.